The Steyr AUG is one of those guns that just looks like a space blaster now, and I can only imagine what people thought about it when it was introduced in the late 1970s. It looks really cool, and it's got two distinctive features. It's a bullpup, and it's got two vertical grips on it. I'm sure that both of these were revolutionary at the time, and people really did a double take in gun stores. I really like this gun because it's very short and handy. I throw it in my hunting vehicle when I'm going around the lisse and I'm on, well, I guess what you'd call varmint patrol, after hogs and coyotes. It rides right next to me in the passenger seat, or if I have the gun rack on the vehicle, it somehow fits into that. I choose the AUG to ride shotgun with me because of its handling characteristics, reliability, and the optic I put on it is great for hunting. It's a great daytime weapon, and even at night or in twilight, it's pretty decent without night vision. It's also worth noting that the receiver is well sealed against dirt and grime, so you don't have to worry about that. Now right here I show how to field strip the firearm. Of course, you always start and make sure the firearm is unloaded by checking the chamber. What I do next here is I lock the charging handle to the rear, rotate a small pin that's located on the front of the gun, and pull the barrel right out. After this, what you do is you drop the bolt carrier back forward, press this button located on the side of the receiver all the way out. It is captive. And then the receiver, bolt, and bolt carrier assembly come out. Separate the two, and this is really all you need to do for a simple field strip, although you can go into more detail by field stripping the carrier group all the way down, taking the bolt out, removing the firing pin, etc. But I usually just hit it with some brake cleaner or rim oil or something because the gas piston does a good job of diverting dirt and debris away from all that stuff. So anyways, the real question is, how does it shoot? You'll notice right here I lock the barrel in like the guy from Die Hard because I just can't get enough of that. And then I get to work. The recoil impulse of the AUG is very odd. It's got a delayed kind of clunk to it. Unlike other firearms that use a very similar tappet, such as the G36 or AR-18, it might be because of the bullpup design, or might be because of the way the carrier is shaped, which you saw there's two long prongs on it. Either way, it's a pleasant firearm to shoot, and I can see why many nations have adopted it, as I really enjoy shooting it, and my friend here, Patrick, it's also my cameraman, actually really enjoyed it, especially after he found out that the Irish military use it, and he's more Irish than Guinness. In fact, I think he enjoyed it so much that he might actually be in the market for one. It was pretty difficult to pry it out of his hands after he dumped a mag, and he got probably more trigger time on the gun than I did this day. That being said, I did get my fair share, and every time I bring this gun out, it brings a tremendous smile to my face. It's also a very accurate firearm. While the trigger is bad, everything else comes together very well. Soda cans don't stand a chance. I like shooting it with the foregrip folded forward, kind of in a more traditional rifle layout, but I can obviously understand with it folded down, using it as a second pistol grip, it would be easier to manipulate in close quarters. This is my favorite shooting stance, and the AUG's layout is very conducive to this stance. I don't know why, but it just feels very natural. Prone, I kind of have an issue because the magazine protrudes pretty conspicuously below the gun, so I found that this way is best for me. Patrick, on the other hand, prefers standing, and maybe that's a product of being in the Army, but he is incredibly accurate with this rifle, and of course most rifles. So that concludes our short overview of the Steyr AUG. It really is a cool gun to shoot, and it just really is unique. As one of the world's most successful bullpups, you can understand why when you shoot one. It looks cool, everything comes together well, it's ergonomic, and when you lock the barrel in, you just feel like a badass. All in all, I'm very happy with this gun, and I'm glad to have it in my safe. Thanks again for checking out TFB TV. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and it'll really help us with our channel. We'll keep producing content like this in this style until we, well, run out of guns. Hopefully that won't happen anytime soon. And again, this is Alex C with TFB TV. I'll see you next time.